Today we're talking with Daniel and Louis Burke on stewardship. Daniel, what is it about Atonement that convinces you that this is the place for you to worship, to develop spiritually, and to grow in a relationship with your spiritual family?
Well, I think obviously that's kind of three questions. The most obvious thing about Atonement for any person is the liturgy, which is beautiful. And we hear a lot of talk in High Anglican about smells and bells, but I think that ours has a bigger purpose in that I think we're preparing ourselves as best we can to receive in a solemn environment. I think that in terms of what does the most for our worship, or to grow spiritually, would be the preaching. It's excellent here. We have a whole team of preachers who rotate in and out, and all of them are exceptional, I think. They are very good at providing background in the church stories, as well as spiritual grounding in an immediate way that can be used for the week, and not just for, the time of the sermon. Also, I think, especially for Louis, it's a matter of the supportive church family at Atonement. I think there's very much of a group feeling. There's a great unity in the people of the parish, and they've been welcoming to him, and they're welcoming to everyone. And I think a very open-minded and friendly church. So that's what brings us here and keeps us here.
Well, that's great. You managed to keep Louis very quiet during church, and he's really well behaved. How do you accomplish that?
Well, you're looking at it. For one thing, I think he's at an age now where he's relatively able to self-entertain, and we've been very blessed in that he's a relatively good-mannered kid to begin with. Also, I think it gets to his feeling about the church. I think having a welcoming family here makes this a positive place for him to be, for him to come, and he likes to spend time here, so he looks forward to it, and it makes it a lot easier.
When it comes to the financial matters for stewardship, what do you think and pray about when you consider the choice to commit a percentage of your income to the Church of Atonement?
Well, it's really difficult because you can't put a price tag on how much a church does for us. But there's a couple of things that I try to do. I try to keep increasing year by year how much I pledge. I try to exceed my pledge during the year by giving a little extra whenever we can. And finally, I can't remember my last point.
Okay.
Oh yes, in addition, I try to pledge for myself an idea of the time and talents. If we can't give as much economically, then maybe we can give of our time and our talents, and performing the devotions, fundraising, any of those other things. So,
Well, thank you, Daniel.